Okay, students, once again, welcome back to you with another question for you. Okay, I am going to explain another question number 14 of exercise 6.3. Okay, of the chapter 6 simulative triangle of your NCERT book. Okay, let's start. Here in this question, it is given that two triangles are given. ABC and PQR are two triangles are given. Okay, and it is given that in the triangle ABC and triangle PQR, look at the diagram. AB side and AC side and the median AD of the triangle ABC. Median AD means, okay, median AD means AD means the median must be drawn through the point vertex A of the triangle ABC. The median must be drawn through the vertex A of triangle ABC, okay, to the opposite side BC. Okay, so all of you know the median is a line segment joining the midpoint of one side to the opposite vertex. So since this, okay, let us see, we have to draw a median through the vertex A to the opposite side BC. So we have to take a midpoint of the side BC of the triangle ABC. Let D is the midpoint of the side BC. Then we are joining the line segment AD here. AD is the median through the vertex A. Then D is the midpoint of BC. It means we can clearly write BD is equal to what? CD. Yes or no? Similarly, okay, here PM is the median through the vertex P of the triangle PQR. So P is the vertex. We have to draw another median is given. The median is given that, okay, you have to draw the another median PM. Means what to do? We have to find out a median midpoint to the opposite side of the vertex P. Let PM, M is the midpoint of the side QR, and P is the, okay, we have to draw a median through the vertex P. Okay, so that you have to join the line segment. Here PM is the median through the vertex P. Understand or not? Okay, so here given that in triangle ABC and triangle ABC and triangle PQR. First one you see, number one, what is given here? What is given? AB side and AC side and the median AD of the triangle ABC are respectively proportional to the side PQ and QR and the median PM. Okay, understand? Okay, so it is given that AB upon what? AB upon PQ is equal to AC upon PR, and the median of the triangle ABC, okay, on the triangle PQR, AD upon what? PM, AD upon PM. Okay, this is given. The side AB, AC and the median AD of the triangle ABC are respectively proportional to the side PQ and PR and the median PM. So we have to prove that to show, this is given, to show, okay, to show the triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, right? Yes or no? Understand? Okay, this is what we are going to prove, the triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Okay, so what is the construction we have to do for that? What is the construction? Okay, let us listen the construction. What is the construction for this statement? We are going to prove it. Okay, the triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. What will happen? Let us AD is produced. AD is produced up to the point E, such that AD is equal to DE. AD is equal to DE and CE join. C is join. Is it clear? So let us write the construction. What the construction is there? The side, the median AD is produced. AD is produced up to E, such that AD is equal to DE. AD is equal to DE and EC is join. This is similarly in the triangle PQR, PM is the median and PM is produced up to F, suppose up to F, such that PM is equal to MF, PM is equal to FM and FR is join Understand? Okay. Similarly, in the triangle PQR, PM is produced up to the point F, such that PM is equal to how much? PM is equal to FM and FR is join. This is what the construction required for the given statement to prove triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. Okay, understand the construction? Okay, let's move. How to prove it? How to prove the given statement using the given condition and with the help of the construction? Let's see. Okay, understand? Let's see. Okay, now see, let us prove it. Are you looking here? What are you finding? Are you anything you are observing? Now can you say the triangle ADB and triangle EDC? Can you prove? Is there any relationship between them? Let's see. So in the triangle ADB and triangle, what triangle? Which triangle? EDC. In this two triangle, first to point out, you see now AD is equal to ED. Why? Because it is constructed. Since construction. And second one is that what? BD is equal to, once again you see the ADB angle is equal to EDC angle. Yes or no? ADB angle is equal to EDC angle. Why? Vertically opposite angles. Because AE line and VC line segment intersecting at the point D, so their vertically opposite angles are equal. Third point you see the BD is equal to how much? CD. Why? Because median. Since AD is the median, that's why D is the midpoint of of the side BC. That's why BD is equal to CD, right? So you are looking clearly side, angle, side. Look at here. Look at here. In the triangle ADB, ADB, you see now AD side, ADB angle and BD side. You see angle, side, angle. So angle, side, angle. According to angle, side, angle, can you say the triangles are congruent? Can you say the triangles are congruent? Yes. The triangle ADB congruence the triangle EDC, and this is the relationship between the two triangles. Okay. This is the relationship between the triangle ADB and triangle EDC. Two triangles are congruent in accordance with the side angle side axiom of congruence. Side angle side axiom of congruency of triangle. Understand? Side angle side axiom of congruence of triangle. Since the two triangles are congruent, and what do you know? If two triangles are congruent, what do you know? Their corresponding sides are equal and their corresponding angles are equal. Yes or no? If the two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding sides are equal and their corresponding angles are equal. Similarly, so you can you say now the AB, what is the corresponding side of AB? What is the corresponding side of AB? AB, corresponding side AB, EC. Yes or no? Is equal to EC. This is the corresponding side CPCT, corresponding part of congruence triangle. CPCT. Understand or not? So triangle AB side is equal to EC side. Right? Is it clear? Okay. So this is one of the point we are getting here. AB side is equal to AC side. This is the point 1. First point we are getting. AB side is equal to AC side. Is it clear? Okay. Acha. Similarly in the triangle, let's see AB side is equal to AC side. Okay. Understand? Now similarly, can you prove the triangle? Which triangle? Triangle PQM. Similar congruence triangle FMR. Can you prove? Can you prove? Similarly, in triangle, which triangle? PQM. Are they similar? And triangle PQM and triangle PQM. Okay. Understand? And triangle FRM. Look at here. Triangle PQM and FRM. In this two triangle, can you say, you clearly understand the PM is equal to FM. Since construction we have already done construction. Since construction. And second bit is that PM is equal to FM. Okay. And again you see the PMQ angle, this angle equal to FMR angle, this angle, vertically opposite angles. PMQ angle is equal to FMR angle. And this is the vertically opposite angle. Since vertically opposite angles. And third point, what is given here? PMQ angle is equal to, then another point is given QM. QM is equal to RM, because M is the midpoint of the side QR due to the median PM. Because PM is the median, that's why M is the midpoint of QR, and as a result QM is equal to what? RM. Yes or no? QM is equal to RM. So QM is equal to RM. QM is equal to RM. Understand? Because since PM is the median, PM is the median and M is the midpoint of the side QR of the triangle PQR. As a result, side, angle and side. The triangle PQM congruent the triangle what? Congruent the triangles what? PQM congruence the triangle FRM by which congruence rule? Side angle side axiom of congruency, axiom of congruency, rule of triangles. Understand or not? Okay. And since the triangle PQM congruence the triangle FRM, since the triangle PQM congruent the triangle FRM, so their corresponding sides are equal. So PQ must be equal to, which one? PQ must be equal to FR. PQ must be equal to FR. PQ must be equal to FR. So this another important point you can notice here. Second point is that, okay, PQ is equal to FR. This is the second point. Is it clear? Understood? Okay. So in the first cases triangle, when we prove triangle ABD congruent the triangle ECD, we got AB is equal to EC. And again by proving the triangle congruency of triangle PQM congruence the triangle PMR, here you see PQ is equal to what? FR. PQ is equal to FR. As a result, okay, this thing we got. Yes or no? Is it understood up to this? Okay, let's proceed. How these two concepts will be useful? Point 1 and point 2. In the point 1 we got AB is equal to what? EC. And in the point 2, in the equation 2 we got PQ is equal to what? FR. In the first one. In the first one you got, so in the first one you got what we got, and AB, in the equation 1 AB is equal to EC. From the equation 1 we got, and the second one you got PQ is equal to FR. But given that, what is given? You see AB upon AC, AB upon what? PQ, AB upon PQ. What is given? AC upon what? PR and equal to AD upon PM. Is it given or not? Since it is given already according to the statement, it is given. Understand or not? So in place of AB, can I write EC? Can I write? Hence write EC by PQ. In place of PQ, in place of AB, can I write EC? In place of PQ, I can write FR. Yes, can I write? And AC upon PR. Here one thing you observe. AD by PM, you multiply 2 on the numerator as well as denominator. Make twice of AD by twice of PM. Multiply 2 in the numerator and denominator here. Then after that you say EC upon FR. Look at here. EC upon FR is equal to AC upon PR and twice of AD. Twice of AD means what? Twice of AD as per the construction, because we have already done AD is equal to D, AD is equal to ED. That's why twice of AD is equal to AE. Similarly, since according to the construction PM is equal to FM, so PF is equal to twice of PM. So twice of PM is equal to PF. We got another important point we got here. Another important point. Yes or no? Okay. Understand? Look at here. This third point. This is the third point we got. From this point you clearly understand. You see in the triangle you see ACE and triangle PQF. Look at here. In triangle ACE and triangle PRF. In triangle ACE. Okay. Are you observing? Do you notice? Triangle ACE and triangle PRF. What are you finding? What are you finding? In triangle ACE. Okay, this point is E point. And triangle, which triangle? ACE and triangle PRF. What are you finding here? Already we have proved it. EC by FR. Yes or no? Equal AC by PR. Yes or no? AE by PF. Yes or no? Since the ratio of the two corresponding sides are ratio of the corresponding sides of the triangle ACE and triangle PRF are equal. So we can clearly understand the triangle ACE similar to triangle PRF. Okay, since the ratio of the corresponding sides of two triangles are equal. Okay, so triangles are similar. It is in accordance with the side similarity of the criterion of the triangles. All of you know. So triangle AC is similar to triangle PRF by side. Okay, similarity of the triangles. Is it clear? Okay, since the triangle AC is similar to triangle PRF. Okay, since the triangle ACE similar to triangle PRF, two triangles are similar. According to the condition of the similarity of the triangles, what do you know? Their corresponding angles are equal. Yes or no? Their corresponding angles are equal. So, what is the corresponding angle? Can you say in the triangle ACE triangle? No. CAE angle. This angle you see. CAE angle. So, CAE angle must be equal to which angle? RPF angle by CPST. Okay, CAE and RPF angle, this is the corresponding angle of the two similar triangle. This is in accordance with the CPST, corresponding part of similar triangle. It means if this angle number is CAE angle means suppose I am numbering the angle number 1 suppose. Okay, and RPF angle, suppose this angle I am numbering angle number 2. It means that implies one angle is equal to two angle. One angle is equal to two angle. One angle is equal to two angle. Yes or no? Understand? You see, one angle is equal to, and this is the another important point you are getting. One angle is equal to two angle. Okay, is it clear? Similarly, by joining BE and QF. Okay, similarly by joining BE and QF, can you prove the triangle, the angle 3 must be equal to angle 4? Can you prove? Can you prove? Can you prove? Yes, we can prove. In the similar process, by joining the, as you join the construction by joining CE and RF, as you already proved the triangle AEC similar to triangle PFR and angle 1 is equal to angle 2, similar manner by joining BE and QF. Okay, you can prove the triangle AEB similar to triangle PFQ. As a result, so 3 angle can be equal to 4 angle. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So 3 angle is equal to 4 angle. Can you prove it in the similar manner? So try for this process. You try yourself. Okay. So this is homework for you. So this is the point B. Sorry. Okay. Now since we got similarly, Similarly, by joining BE and QF, it can be proved that what can be proved? In the similar manner, the triangle ABE similar to triangle PQF by a side similarity of triangle. Understand or not? Similar manner, since the triangle ABE similar to triangle PQF, so their corresponding angles are equal. That implies 3 angle is equal to 4 angle. 3 angle is equal to 4 angle. And this is another point we got. This is the point number 5. Okay? Understand? This is the point number 5. Is it clear? Okay. Understand? Okay. Now see. Since from the equation 4, what are you observing? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Yes or no? And in the equation 5, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So 1 angle is equal to 2 angle from the equation 2. Equation 4 we got. Yes or no? And similarly 3 angle is equal to 4 angle. Understand? Add equation 4 and equation 5. This is equation 4 and equation 5. You will add equation 1 and 2. Then it will be 1 angle plus 3 angle is equal to 2 angle plus 4 angle. 2 angle plus 4 angle. And 1 angle plus 3 angle means which angle? We can get A angle, yes or no? We can get A angle. Total angle we will get. Can you get A angle? Look at here. Yes or no? We can get A angle. Is it clear? Similarly, 2 angle plus 4 angle, we can get which angle? Angle QPR angles. Okay. So angle 1 plus angle 3, that is called which angle? BAC angle. And angle 4 plus angle 2 is equal to QPR angle. Okay. And this is another important point we got. And this is the equation number 6. You can get equation number 6. Understand? This is equation number 6 we got. Okay. Understand up to this? Now after, okay, how does it help it? How does it help in proving similarity of triangle ABC? So see students, already in the triangle ABC and triangle PQR, look at here. We have already given, it is given that AB upon PQ is equal to AC upon PR. And here we proved A angle is equal to P angle. So side angle side. Criterion of the similarity of triangle, the triangle ABC can be similar to triangle PQR. Yes or no? Yes? Okay. Let's see. Now you see, already got it. Okay. Now you already got it in triangle ABC. In triangle, which triangle? Triangle ABC. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, first one you see BS, look at here, what are you finding? AB upon PQ is equal to AC upon QR, it is given. And second point, we already proved it. Okay, since the ratio of the two sides and their including angle. Okay, AB and PQ. What is the including angle of AB and AC? A angle means BAC angle. Again, BAC angle is equal to which angle? BAC angle is equal to QPR angle. or QPR angle. Already it is proved. Already it is proved. We have already proved it in the previous equation. Already proved it. So triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. This is another interesting question for you. And by side angle side similarity of triangles. Is it clear? And this is proved. Okay students, okay, did you understand? Very interesting question, frequently used to come in the CBSE paper. Okay, understand? And geometry is the most important part. If you are doing your geometry, okay, understand, more focus in geometry. If your geometry part is stronger, then your logical part will be much stronger and you can do best in mathematics. Reasoning power will also stronger. So logic and reasoning only depends on the geometrical factor. More and more problem on the geometry and geometrical statement, you try to prove it. Okay, thank you. I hope you will follow my advice. Okay, and you will develop, grow yourself. Okay, understand? Because mathematics is nothing, it is the study of mind, total thought process. Mathematics is the study of thought process. Okay, with this, thank you. Okay, and wish you once again see you for the next class. Okay, I hope and you will understand this concept and you will apply it in your solving the different kind of statement. Okay, thank you once again. Bye. Okay, thank you.